The Week 4 overview for EDU 524. This week's topics include the effect of constant structure, dropout program, substance abuse and addiction, and risky behaviors. This week's learning outcomes include identify specific symptoms and signs commonly exhibited by children experiencing stress and or violence as a result of substance and physical abuse, family and cultural norms and expectations, times of transition, the effects of poverty, physical and mental health issues, gender roles, peer pressure, dropout rates, gang activity or association, bullying, death or loss, and negative effects of media, to include social media. Describe the role of parents, guardians, teachers, and other school personnel when students exhibit signs of stress and or violence. Collaborate and discuss ways for teachers to act as active agents of social change and advocates for children by way of legal and ethical forms of early intervention. Discover varied methods and resources available to teachers as they endeavor to support students and families dealing with the effects of stress and or violence. Here's the Christian message if you choose to participate. This week's readings include the textbook, chapters 7 and 8 from McWhorter, and also the video of Kids Need Structure. To access that, just click the link. Excuse me. This week's discussion board is available by clicking on the link. So we have two topics. One this week is about addiction. Please reflect on a student or family member of a student who has endured struggles with substance abuse and or addiction. If you have not had this experience within your teaching, please interview a colleague who has. How were you or your colleague able to support this person? What resources does your school site or district have to support addiction? And if none, what support measures would you suggest after reading this chapter in the text? Also, we'll talk about dropout program. Is there a preventative dropout program at your school or in your district? If not, please interview a teacher who does have a dropout program. Describe the program and tell us what you see as the most valuable part of the program and why. For those of you teaching in high school, does your school site have an issue with students dropping out? And if so, what factors do you think contribute to this? Here's a look ahead for some assignments that are coming up. The first one is the research paper. To see the details, click here. A reminder that that is due during week 6. Also, the research binder assignment, part 2, is due in week 8. To see the details, click here. A reminder that part 1 of the resource binder is due on Sunday the 16th. That's the end of this week. Click here to see the description. That's it for this week. As always, please feel free to contact me if you have questions.